Views on your Facebook live stream is probably one of the toughest things to do. And I'm going to tell you why. Because there is so much video content in the Facebook newsfeed. You're competing with all of your friends, their families, your nephews, and all of this other stuff that's going on Facebook. And you have got to therefore implement a very simple tactic so that your viewers see your live stream, they know what it's about, and they want to click through. I'm going to show you a mega bonus tip that will help you to get that click through. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. It's BeLive Weekly!
You're watching BeLive Weekly with Owen Video, where entrepreneurs latest tips, tricks, and tactics for Facebook live streaming. Join us live every Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or type 5 into the comments now to subscribe to the show. Now your host, Owen Video.
Hey, welcome back to BeLive Weekly, where live streamers tune in to grow your Facebook Live show. I'm Owen Video, and you can join me every week when you type 5 into the comment section. That's right. Give me 5 when you type 5 into the comment section. Now that will subscribe you to the show, and you'll join us each week as we go live with a new tip on how you can grow your live stream every single week. I'm Owen Video, your live video growth coach, and I was born on the Great Wall of China for this very purpose, to show you how to grow your live stream show. So if you're joining us out there today, I want you to type into the comment box, tell me who you are, tell me where you're from, and I want to know why you're live streaming. So talk to me, Goose. I want to hear from you about why you're live streaming. And I want to go to our comment section right now to say hi to some of my friends out there. Jason Webster logging in saying, good day, he says. Tip of the hat to Owen and Melissa. Devontae Goins, my man, logging in saying, happy birthday. Great to see you, bro. It's true. The rumors are true. I do have a birthday. And I actually have 2 of them every year. But one of them just happened yesterday. I spent the whole weekend with my family. And so it was great to just sort of be there with them. Thank you for recognizing that. Carrie Peterson, mastermind member. Watch out for Carrie Peterson, folks. She's coming. She's coming. She's like a prowling tiger in the savannah. Or is it savannah? Is that a word? Like the grasslands? I think that's a word. Jason Webster logging in. Felima Furman. It's amazing to me that Felima can take as much of me as she does. We just got off a mastermind call. It's my elite group of clients is what I don't even know where. I guess because people in Savannah would say clients, like those are nice clients in your. I don't know where I'm at, folks. I can tell you it's about time for that second round of coffee. Felima is logging in, and there is a monster at my door, which I'm very, very careful of. Lisa A. Hubbard is logging in. Roy Montero saying hi. And Tessa Bryson Conley says, hey, Open, happy birthday. So glad you're here. Mandy Jo Reintosh says she's joining from Michigan. And she says, I live stream to get in touch with people about my book, ebook, an online training program for walkers. So what is a walker? That's something that I'd like to know. Tell me about it in the comment section. Howard Rose is saying he live streams. This is great. We got a great response off this question. I'm sorry, guys. The quality is so choppy. Maybe it's the rain. Probably. Yeah. Hey, Scotty girl, Mom, she's knocking on the walls back here and trying to talk to us. My 4-year-old daughter is right outside the wall, and she's like, I can hear you in there. Problem is, she knows what I do. She's here all of the time. Jay Houselander logging in. So Howard Rose is saying he live streams to reach veteran home buyers and East Frisco, Texas home sellers. Now, that's really good, Howard. I love what you're writing there, and I'm actually going to challenge you. You ought to take the frame your offer challenge. Where you sort of tighten up what it is, like who it is you're trying to sell. You're off to a great start here. I love how you're targeting veteran home buyers, right? Like VA loans, I think military people, and then you want to list a Texas home seller. So that's really cool. Faylima is saying, I work from home and you have been helping us. I've been helping them move forward. That's absolutely true. Faylima's in my program over there. Super stoked in there. Jason Webster saying, happy birthday, my man. Mary Nunale is saying, I'm tuning in from Tennessee as I procrastinate. Hey, tag a friend who likes to procrastinate. Put them in the comment section, because today I'm going to share with you guys something so tactical you'll be able to feel it in your fingertips. I'm going to show you how to increase your click-through on your live stream shows. And this tactic, it's so simple. It's such a no-brainer, but it's one of those things that it might pass you by if you're not careful. Like if you don't put enough thought into this one tactic, that opportunity might pass you by. So stick around and tag someone that you know that's live streaming. Mandy Joe is saying, by the way, Mandy Joe is listed as a top fan, so it's great to see her here. Mandy Joe is saying, people that walk and want to walk in a 5K, 10K, half marathon, super fun. I love 5Ks and 10Ks. Are we frozen? We're frozen. Hey guys, if we get frozen, let it go. Let it go. It's raining. And that's just the deal. Lisa Hubbard is saying, I live stream to support club volleyball parents with providing a superior experience for their athletes. Wow. That was a lot of words over 7 letters in that one. But I got through it. Okay. Carrie Peterson is tagging people. Guys, I'm super glad you're here. Mary Noonley tagging people. So glad you're here. Guys, I'm going to show you a tactic today, how to get more click-through on your live stream videos. And if you can get more click-through on your live stream videos, you will get more live viewers. And if you get more live viewers, you will grow your show, you'll get more click-through, and you will make more sales. So we're going to go into that right now. But first, I want to give a big shout-out to our sponsors over at BeLive.tv. That's right, BeLive.tv are the sponsors of this program, BeLive Weekly. And BeLive is the greatest software for streaming live on Facebook. And I want to invite you to get a free trial at BeLive TV. Just go to the link that is I'm pinning it right now. Go to the link that has been pinned in the comment section right now. It's http://epiclivevideo.com. So http://epiclivevideo.com and get a free trial. Now, when you get a free trial of BeLive.com, what we're going to do is we're going to send you our BeLive.tv toolkit. So I'm going to show you some tricks today. You'll get those templates, plus templates for your logo, plus agenda templates and posting templates, all sorts of great templates that you can use for live streaming on Facebook. And you get that for free when you go start a free trial of BeLive.tv. Just be sure to use my link, okay? And then let me know you got a free trial, and we'll make sure to get that toolkit over to you. Now, if you already have BeLive.tv, because I know some of you do, just type toolkit into the comment section now, and we will send you our toolkit. Vanna, our great assistant, will come back and she'll send you the link to get it. Now, it's not done yet. I think people forget that about this. It's not done yet. So we've actually got another week or so to go, but I think it's going to be done this week. It'll be done. So that'll be really cool to get that done. Tessa Bryson Conley is tagging people like a beast. Tessa, I love it. I love it. Jeff Adams is logging in. Jeff Adams texted me this morning. One of my favorite songs growing up was Principal's Office. So it's funny because Jeff and I got sent to the principal's office. But it's an inside joke, folks. I'm sorry to have to drag you through that. I'm sorry about the quality. It's choppy. We were fine. We were fine up until about 5 minutes ago. And we restarted, we rebooted, we turned off the cameras, turned it back on again. For whatever reason, they want to give me this choppy look, but it's okay because you are going to get a great training today. Okay, today I want to talk about increasing the click-through on your live stream. Now, to understand the value of why you want click-through, you need to understand how the Facebook algorithm works. Okay, so let's just sort of back up a little bit and talk about high level how the Facebook algorithm here works. So many of the algorithms on social media react right to to your fans. So when we talk about how the Facebook algorithm works, you got to understand that as soon as you post something, you want people to like it, to comment it, to share it, and to do all the things, right? And of course, whether someone comments or likes or watches for 5 seconds versus watches for 5 minutes, all of those things have different weight. But at the end of the day, when you publish, that's when you want people logging in, which is why it's important to publish or to stream at busy times of day, right? So we're streaming at noon. People are on lunch. Entrepreneurs tend to be back on Facebook. And so it's a good time for us to go live. Now, a time for us not to go live, a good time, for example, is 3 p.m. Pacific, because 3 p.m. Pacific is I got to go pick up the kids. In fact, how many of you are picking up the kids now, or we're right around that time zone for you? Because I know we've got some East Coast family logging in right now. So how many of you guys are actually picking up kids or right now are engaged in those activities? At 3 p.m. Pacific time, the Pacific Coast, California, is picking up their kids, and the West Coast is eating, East Coast is eating dinner. So that's a very bad time for us to go live. What that means is when we go live, not a lot of people log in and click through. So, the algorithm doesn't put our video out into more news feeds because they're looking at it and they're going, not a lot of people are clicking through this right now. I guess this is not something that we want to share. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? All right, say yes, makes sense. Yes, I got it. Put Roger that ghostwriter in the comment section. Okay. Now, this is true on Instagram and it's true on YouTube as well. This is not uncommon to the social algorithms. So getting people to click through as soon as you post is very important. All right. Now, which is why the time of day matters. Okay. But I'm not going to go into that too much. What also matters is how enticing is your offer, right? Like we offer, I don't mean your sales offer. I mean, what it is that you're talking about. So excuse my cough there. I could post an inspirational quote from Winston Churchill at 9 o'clock on a Monday. My guess is the internet is full of that stuff at 9 o'clock on a Monday, right? So your offer, you offered me this motivational quote that I could click on, tap on, and love, or in our case, a live stream show. You've offered me this live stream show that's talking about helping marathon walkers, okay? But when I get onto Facebook and I see this video with no sound, and I see this video with no captions on it, because you can't have live stream captions, well, how do I know what the heck your video's about? Well, I could look at your Facebook description. You might tell me there, but in a lot of cases, you're not. You're just putting a sentence or two. So your Facebook description is a big opportunity. But the biggest opportunity that you have in getting people to know what your show is about and to entice them is with a custom frame, okay? Having a custom frame like this one on your screen. Can we show our screen? So it's blinking on and off right now. Having a custom frame like this on your live stream video will help pull your viewers' attention because they're going to see what your show is about. So as soon as our show goes live, you can't hear my voice, but you can see this frame that says create custom frames for your live stream. So now, and maybe we could have even done something like how to increase click-through. We could have debated a little bit on what makes it for a catchier topic. But creating these frames make your video look more professional and also help to identify your viewers and say to them, hey, watch this show. You're going to be interested in this show. So in today's training, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create custom frames just like these and add them to your BeLive.tv live stream. Now, if you're not using BeLive.tv right now, you can go to Epic Live Video, HTTP, right, / Epic Live Video, and get a free trial right now today. Or go back and re-up your free trial, okay? But even if you're using another software, even if you're using another software to stream, don't tell me about it. I don't want to hear it. In my mind, there are no other softwares. How's the audio, by the way? Is the audio as choppy as the video? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Well, if you're in fact live streaming like that, right, using another software, you can still use my templates and you can still use this training and carry it over to your other software. So if you want the toolkit, type toolkit in the comment section below. And I'm going to unpin the comment. I'm going to unpin the comment as soon as I can here so that you guys can enjoy this. Mostly solid audio, as Jason Webster is saying. Mandy Joe Reindage is saying, I created a custom frame in my brand colors with logo and which video it is, such as Moving Monday. And I had created it in PowerPoint and saved it as a PNG and then deleted out the center. Oh my gosh. You're a BeLive hacker, Mary Jo. I need to make a note, Mary Jo, to reach out to you. I love the idea. I love the idea of doing tip of the day, of doing like a tip of the day. And if you guys have a great tip of the day, I'd love to hear it from you. So let's go in. I'm going to show you guys how to make a custom frame. It's super, super simple. And then at the end of this training today, at the end of the show, I'm going to show you how to, I'm just going to give you my templates. I'm not going to show you how to do anything. I'm going to get lost. I'm like looking at myself in 3 different places, like there, and there, and I get mesmerized just looking at myself. I'm going to just give you my templates so you can just use my templates and use them on your own. Okay. So before we get started though, do we have the graphic ready to promote? Guys, next week is huge. Next week is huge. And I wanted to share with you a very important all points bulletin for BeLive.tv. Next week, we are, do you have the graphic banner? The live video? Okay, next week we have a very, very big show where we will be honoring you, the BeLive listener, the BeLive viewer. Okay, so type 5 in the comment section right now because you don't want to miss that show. We've got a very special show. It's a BeLive Weekly extravaganza, and we are going to be recognizing a couple of BeLive users. You don't want to miss that show. A lot of really great stuff coming up over there. All right, you guys ready to get started? If you are, say yeah. I want to hear from you in the comment section below. Jason Rodriguez saying, do the templates look as good as this stream? How dare you? How dare you, sir? We are running a ton of software right now, which might actually be the reason why. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to share my screen now, and I want to take you guys into the magical land of PowerPoint. Now, we've never done this before. So is it working? All right. Okay, so can you guys hear me? Okay. Are you able to? Oh, yeah, I can see it underneath there. All right, Jay Halsander saying, can't wait. Tessa Bryson saying, yeah. Mandy Joe saying, yeah. Okay, so let's get started, guys. I'm going to show you how to make your very own custom frame. So I'm using Photoshop right here, but if you want, you can use Canva, you can use PicMonkey or whatever program you want to use. But what I do is I take a picture of what's on screen, okay, and then I place it in the background in black and white, and that becomes my canvas, okay? Now your canvas size needs to be 1280 by 720. So write that in the comment section, okay? Your area needs to be 1280 by 720. Now, if the audio starts to get choppy at any point, guys, you just let me know, okay? And we'll stay on point. So now that I'm in Photoshop, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to the I'm going to come over here to the rounded rectangle tool, and I'm actually just going to pick out my tool here, okay? Now you can use any type of shape. I'll just use the rectangle tool, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make I'm going to do 2 of these. So I'm going to make one right here. See how that's this ugly gray? And then I'm going to make it my brand colors. So, I'm in grayscale, darn it. Okay, good. Made a quick mistake there. So what I need to do is this. Watch this, guys. I need to make a copy of this. It's about to get all crazy technical up in here. And then I'm going to come out of this. And go to, see, I have it in grayscale now. I think I just need to go back to RGB color. Will that work? Okay, so sorry guys, I'm showing you, I'm kind of like taking you through this as I go. Okay, but you want to see what the frame is actually going to look like. There we go. Now I've got some color. Okay, so you actually want to see what the frame is going to look like. So you're going to make your first rectangular square here, and you want the square to go all the way to the side here. So you see how there's that little gap right there? You don't want that. You want this to come all the way to the top here, and this is a bit too big, right? So I'm just going to kind of lower this just a little bit. Okay, and I've got my first bar there here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to come over to the right-hand side, click on the rectangle, and drag it to the copy icon, which just enables me to copy it. And I'm going to make a second one. Only this time, I'm going to make it longer to about right here. And I'm going to pull it all the way down okay, before I change the color. Now, again, you may not be a Photoshop expert, and you don't need to be, okay? Just know how to make the how to make the shapes, right? So you take a shape in 1280 by 720, and then you put two rectangles on top. So what I want to do is I want to change this color to black. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try it again. So I'm going to take this and make it black. There we go. Okay, and now I sort of have the basis for my first frame. Now, this is key right here, guys, because in this black area, this is where I'm going to put, bring the camera back on me. This is big because in this black area, that's where I'm going to put sort of like my name and the name of the show. This is where a lot of you guys will mess up, is because you're going to put something like, it's the Owen Video, it's the Owen Video show, or it's the BeLive Weekly show, or something like this. When really what you need to be advertising is the episode content, right? So in this episode, we're talking about frames, and we're talking about getting click through, right? I don't want to be advertising Owen Video, my brand, my logo, or BeLive. That's not going to bring people in. What's going to bring people in is the topic. Okay, so de-emphasize the branding, emphasize the content. Okay, so let's go back into the banner here, and in the black area, I'm going to put something like your host. So see, I'm typing in. I'm going to type in white. Okay, I like to keep things very simple, but keep in mind you should be using your brand colors. I'm going to type in something like your host, or be hosted by Owen Video. Okay, and I'm just going to place this really neatly right in there. Okay, boom. And even that can be, it's a little big, but it's fine. Let's just do that. And then down here in the red area, okay, this is where I'm going to be hooky, okay? So I'm going to put something like, how about get more live viewers on Facebook, okay? Then what'll come in here is I'll type on this, and this is sort of the delicate art, by the way, this delicate art of sort of like shaping things up and getting everything to be sort of the right size. I can tell I've already sort of made an error here, but we'll just kind of keep going with it. Let's just see what we can do. Okay. And then I'm going to type the red. I'm going to shrink that up a little bit. Okay. And already it's looking pretty good, right? It's looking pretty good. So all I would want to do now is sort of, I could go with this, or I could make it even more creative. Now, if you see our frame, you see that I've got like this red banner above and to the side here. I've got this red border. I like that because nothing else in the Facebook newsfeed is going to have that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to add a banner to this section, so that you, or to add a border to this section to make it look even more appealing. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in here. You're going to come back into Photoshop. Now, this is such a hack, guys. This is such a hack. What you're going to do is you're going to add a new layer on top, okay? And then you're going to fill that layer with a bright green color. I'm going to hit color, and I'm going to go to bright green. And, you know, it doesn't really matter what color, but boom. There we go. It's done, okay? Now I'm going to go to my effects, and I'm going to put stroke, which means outline, okay? And then I'm going to change the position of the stroke to inside, okay? It's going to be on the inside of the shape. And then I'm going to sort of play with the size a little bit here. So I think 10 is pretty good. It's best to work in these even numbers, you know, 5, 10, 15, these types of things. So I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to go back to my main tool, click on, I think it's layer, and I am going to rasterize the layer style. And what that's going to do is it's going to make it for me. It's going to make it easier for me. Let me just show you. So we click rasterize layer style. I'm going to pick the magic wand tool, select the green, delete the green, and boom, look at that. Now I have this white border around my video, and I can even highlight the white border now. And then I can do fill, and I can change this. I can go change the color and make it red, which is actually what I think I want to do, right? So now I've got this red border. Okay. And I'm just sort of like putting all these in, and I'm just making sure that I like it. Okay. So good. So this is like our custom frame. So I think that we're ready to go on this. So what we want to do here, and Ed Weinberg logging in. I see Zuta is logging in. And Jason Rodriguez is babbling about something. Can somebody make sure Jason Rodriguez is okay? When he starts to talk this way, I start to, have you taken your meds? Are you? He's a good friend of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's what you have to do. You have to get rid of the background. So I'm going to turn off those background slides, and I'm going to save this as a PNG, okay? Because a PNG will give me a truly transparent background. So I'm going to save as, and I'm just going to put it in my desktop for right now, and I'm going to save this as a PNG file, okay? And I'm going to call it something like BeLive frame test 1, okay? And that becomes my frame template. And I can change this anytime I want, right? So I can come in here. Let's just say next week's show is going to be about, how to make great thumbnails, right? I can add this in there. It's obviously a little bit too big. So I'm going to shrink it up again. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll do this, right? And I would just save it as a JPEG again, or as a PNG. So I'd come in here and just save it as a PNG. We'll go BeLive frame 2. Okay. So now it's really easy. You see now, it's really easy. You see, every time you do a new show or a new episode, you come into Photoshop or PicMonkey or Canva. Canva's a great place to keep these, by the way. And you make yourself a new frame. Okay, so now what do you do? Now that you've made the frame, now what do you do? Well, let's go one step further. Hello. Let's go one step further and go into BeLive.tv. And again, if you don't have BeLive, you can go get a free trial. We put a link in the comment section. Okay. And we're going over here to where it says, actually, we can just go to start broadcasting. Always choose talk show, guys, when you're on BeLive.tv. Always choose talk show. Okay. And for this one, I'm just going to do a test post. Okay. I could write my text here. And again, you really want your text to be engaging. You're going to get more click through here. So I'm just going to put like get more click through with this, right? And then I'm going to click add your branding. And when I click add your branding, I've got three different options here. My logo, my brand colors, and my designed frames. Okay, so I'm going to click on designed frames. I'm going to click on the plus sign here. And I'm going to go find, I hate this part. I hate going to find the files. Here we are. BeLive test 1. You see there it is there. I'm going to open that, and now my frame is there, and it appears here, right? Can you guys see that? Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. So BeLive will give you a quick look at what this framing will look like. And I think that's a great tool. So I'll come in here and I'll go save branding and start your broadcast. Okay, now you'll see that as I come into the broadcast here, that the frame is on the screen here, okay? And if I were to pull in video, which I guess I could pull in video. We're using so much CPU data right now. We've got so many cameras running and so much live stream, all because we wanted to show a screen share, okay? So you see how I appear on camera, and then my frame is right here, and I can turn it on, and I can turn it off. I can turn it on, and I can turn it off, and I can do that continually throughout the rest of the show. Okay, so you've got your own custom frame here, and this will change for every episode of the show, okay? For every episode of the show. So bring it back to me. Yeah, I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now. And that might improve our streaming capabilities a little bit here. But the custom frames here, guys, this is what's key, is these custom frames, you should have one for your show. That's just like, hey, welcome to the show, right? All those things that I said not to do, right? And that way you've got a frame in case you don't have time to make a frame. So you upload it to BeLive and it's there, and you can select it whenever you want, okay? But the goal would be that each new episode, you spend 5 minutes, you create a new frame, okay? And you put on that frame text that's gonna hook your viewer. That's the whole thing. It's not just about today's show is about X, right? It's about hooking the viewer with something exciting. Okay, so put yourself in the mind of your viewer. They're scrolling through Facebook. And there's so much there. Everything's in silence. Live videos don't have captions, so they just see you talking. Right? You need to hook them in by using a custom frame. So it's not enough to just say, today we're going to talk about custom frames. For example, we hooked you with, or we hope we did, right? We hooked you with get more click-through. Well, how do we do that? We do that with frames, right? With learning frames. Now, there's another trick. There's another trick for adding an overlay onto BeLive.tv. And I learned this trick from a mermaid. One of my great friends, phenomenal live streamer named Fallon Zoe. How many of you guys know who Fallon Zoe is? Let me know. Fallon Zoe is incredible, right? Fallon Zoe does incredible work. Anyway, she showed me a way to add logo, is it right here, in the upper right-hand side of the screen. And we call this a tap here icon. So in the image that you're looking at right now, you can see the bell in the upper right-hand side of the screen that says tap here. I love that. Here's another one that we made. By the way, all of these tap here designs are available inside .tv Toolkit. So if you want to get the toolkit, type toolkit in the comment section right now. It's not done yet. We're going to be finishing it up this week, but you're going to get all of these graphics, plus agenda graphics, plus custom frames, plus lower thirds. We're giving you so much stuff so that you can get your free trial BeLive.tv and immediately make a high quality show. So in conjunction with these, yeah, look at how much better. Well, it's more or less better. It's still kind of bad. In conjunction with your custom frames, these tap here icons are really very helpful in increasing tap through on your videos. So now again, think about the customer experience. Your customer, your viewer is scrolling through Facebook and all of a sudden they see, you know, your ad here and it says like, you know, lose weight, feel great, tap here. You have got an entire promotional tool, caption, subtitle, plus a CTA built right into your frame. So every single viewer that sees you has been called to action and invited to join you using a high quality hook placed on a custom frame as your big trick. So we got a lot of Liesel, Tracy, Ava, Jana, everyone's saying Toolkit, Toolkit, Toolkit. Let's put some of those up. Liesel is saying Falonzo. I do too. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. So I just love her. I just love her to death. Okay, guys, that's my training today. I wanted to give it over to you now to ask your questions and to get some one-on-one time. Do you have questions about the frames, about BeLive, about streaming, about business? Now's your chance to just open office hours with me. I really shouldn't use that term though, because open hours is like a real thing our company does. But office hours with Owen. Talk to me. What are your questions? What are your tips? I would love to hear from you. I'm going to go back into the comment section right now. And while I'm doing that, I want to remind you guys to go down to this link right now, epiclivevideo.com, and you have to put the HTT in front of it and get started with BeLive now. There's a lot of cool stuff happening. And let me just say this, because I can see behind the scenes, but of course I'm sworn to secrecy, folks. I can't say anything. You want to get your BeLive trial now. And if you're like lapsing, if you got the trial, you haven't, get going with BeLive now. Become a part of the company because some big things are coming out that are going to make BeLive competitors look like BeLive competitors. In fact, it could be said that one of BeLive's best competitors really just went to BeLive and copied everything. You know what I mean? Because BeLive is leading the way. BeLive is leading the way, and some of the new stuff coming out, you're not going to want to miss it. Now, when you get the toolkit, I forgot. Let me show you what's in the toolkit. We made some of our own frames that are better than just what I made for you here today. So we made take our frame off. We made you this frame right here. You've got a green frame right here, and you've got a blue frame, or it's more like purple. That even might be an indigo of some kind. We've made 3 different types of frames so that you can easily go in there, get something that's close to your brand colors. If it's not, you can put it in Photoshop, swap out the colors really easily, and then add some text, and you could be creating your own custom frames today. Just type toolkit in the comment section. Ed Weinberg is saying, I copied it and I pasted and it's just not working. Man, I just keep getting that. Here's what I'm going to do. You know, it's something with the link. If you're already using the paid BeLive and you want to get my toolkit, just type toolkit. We'll send it to you as well. Don't even worry about it. We want everybody to get their hands on this toolkit. Yeah, it's like not working for me now too. So I'm going to give you guys just the full. Give it a second though. Well, even I let it sort of relapse here and it's not working. Oh, you know what? I guess Facebook adds some code to it. I'll get you guys that full link. You just went away. Back. Are we back? For some reason, it's not showing.
video's not there.
All right, so let's turn my video off for whatever reason. There we go. Am I back? I'm back, Jackson. I'm back, Jackson. Okay, so we got some great tips. I'm going to share my screen again. Actually, I'm not, because that slows everything down. Let's not do that. So let's do this. Let's just answer the questions. Ava is saying, how do you include your custom frames into your BeLive broadcast? Very, very simple. As you set up your BeLive.tv broadcast, you want to click Add Custom Branding. It's a big red button. Add Custom Branding, and you can add a logo. You can change the way colors appear, right? And you can add designed frames. That's where you would add a designed frame. We've uploaded tens of 20s of frames, and we've never deleted them. So you can add a whole bunch of frames, and you should be fine. Okay. Mandy Jo Reindage is saying, can you do multiple frames for the same broadcast? No, you can only do one frame per broadcast, and you can only turn it on and turn it off. Now, with the frame that we've provided in the toolkit, what you can do is they work with your lower thirds. So you can actually use this frame with a lower third scenario to really vary up the look and keep it looking super, super nice. Now, she's asking, can you do multiple frames for the same broadcast, one with and one without the tap here in the corner, and switch between them? Okay, so I'm glad that you mentioned that. The tap here icons are uploaded as a logo. They're not part of the designed frame. So notice how in Photoshop, I didn't add the tap here icon to that image. Instead, when you go to add your custom branding, you can add your designed frame 1. And then you add your tap here icon as a logo 2. Now your tap here icon, your logo at the top, you cannot turn it on and off. You cannot turn it on and off. When you put a logo, I think it's up here. When you put a logo up here, it stays up. Okay. Your frame, you can turn on and off. Okay. Which just, it varies it gives you some frame variance. It's very, very good, good tactic to use. It's a great question there. So I'm going to pin this to the top here. See if we have any other questions coming in. I know that we had a big conversation happening here. Okay, Ed Weinberg is saying, if you turn off the screen behind you, you will use less bandwidth. This is on a separate system. So this is not taking up, in fact, I'm on one computer and Melissa's streaming from another. Today, we tried screen sharing, and it's fine. It's amazing how things work in rehearsal. And then the moment you're going live, like everything just kind of falls apart.
It's also cloudy in Southern California, too.
Yeah, I do think it might have something to do with the rain. I tend to not be, oh, it's raining, my internet. I tend to be like, whatever, pal. Like, what are you talking about? But I think it's a real thing. Okay, so Ed Weinberg is saying, how many pixels wide is your frame? Your frame should be 1280 by 720 all the time. Okay, I mean, you could make a frame that's like full screen image with no transparent background, but how useful is that? That would only be useful as sort of like a main graph. So Jason Webster is asking, any hat tricks to do impromptu frames when you are not near your computer? Okay, so the first part of that is, with BeLive, you've got to be streaming from a desktop or a laptop computer. So you need to be near a computer. But even if you're mobile, right, someone's got to be at a computer and then inviting the person to mobile. Here's the trick with that process. The trick is to create a blank frame, to have in your back pocket like a blank frame, and it lives on Canva. You have a copy on your phone. Maybe you use like an app on your phone like Pixelmator or something like that. And it lives on your desktop. So you want to be in a place where even if you don't have a frame, you've got a blank frame that you can quickly add text to and then load it up into your screen. Another trick for coming up with a frame when you don't have time for a frame is use a lower third and keep it on for the first minute, of your stream, even 3 minutes. Because the trick is you want people logging in and you want them to see what your show is about immediately. They shouldn't have to guess. They shouldn't have to read. The video is gonna attract their eye. So put the hook on the video in writing. When I say they're not gonna read, they're not gonna necessarily read the Facebook description. I rarely read the Facebook description. I let the video catch my attention first. It's a great question. Jason Webster. Jason Webster is saying, I use Inkscape and now I use Adobe products. Awesome. Ed Weinberg is giving us some tips for editing in GIMP, which is a color scheme, I think. Awesome. Lisa Hubbard is saying, I am so ready to dive deep into this as I am growing and using live stream more and more often. I'm so glad to hear of that. And the trick, guys, if you're already live streaming, the trick now is to make it better, right? Even in situations where we're using so much bandwidth, like Ed was saying, that we've got some choppy video and some different things, but we're still live. And we still have kept like 15. We got like 98 comments. We'll get to 100, 18 reactions. I mean, these are great results. These are great results. And they're probably results above and beyond what you're getting on your own. Okay, so you got live streaming. Now you need to go one step further and make your live streams better. Know how the algorithm works. Okay. In fact, this is a great note for Carrie, for Jason, right? Now that you've got live stream down, you have got to make your live stream better. It's not enough to just say, oh, I'm live streaming. If you look just like your competitor or just like the guy down the road, right? If you've got a business, maybe you're a marketer, maybe you have another type of local business, you're a gym, but your live streams look the same as, a girl who sells leggings from her house, then you're at a competitive disadvantage. You need to go one step further and make your live streams look better, right? You need to get more click-through as soon as you go live. You want to go live, and then when people see that little pop-up on their Facebook screen or they click in on the mobile news feed, they see you and they go, oh, I want to watch that, right? Immediately. It's like no thought, boom. And now they're watching you. That's the type of reaction that you're looking for. Okay, getting custom designed frames and making them on your own is going to make that happen for you. And if you don't want to mess with that, you want to just get our design and steal our designs, just type Toolkit in the comment section. We'll send you guys our entire BeLive.tv toolkit with templates for everything. This guide. It's not out yet. It'll be out really, really soon. Jason Webster is saying, philosophy I live by. What's the next step? Richard Ignacio is saying, you need a better internet. I doubt that's the case, but we're definitely pushing through a lot of technology today. All right, guys. Hey, play the cue out music. How much time do we have? 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Give me the 5-second countdown. Be sure to go get your free trial of BeLive.tv right now. You're going to love it. It's an amazing software. And if you want to get all my templates and still all my stuff, just type Toolkit in the comment section below. Join us next week. We have a big show next week. You're going to love it. I can't wait to see you there on
Share
BeLive.
this video on your timeline right now.
Just do it.
To see episodes or get alert for new episodes, type 5 in the comment section now. And join us next week with new tips to help you grow your Facebook Live show.